let's talk about why it is so difficult for us to look inside. Why we try to avoid it, why we don't want to do it, why it is like for us as a burden, and we are too busy, and we think of many reasons not to do that. Why? And the reason is quite easy, because normally we realize that we need to change something, that something goes wrong inside of us, is when we don't feel good, when we feel depressed, when situation is negative around us, or the people around us treat us not nicely. And when we feel not good or miserable, and in this case, it is most probably a good time to look at us, to look inside, to understand what is the reason behind. But normally we don't do. And the reason we don't do is because we already feel not so good. And if we don't feel good, then we don't want to find something negative to make us even more miserable. And that is one of the reasons why we don't want to look inside. So the solution is in fact quite simple. So when you feel not well and you realize that you are not good, and you feel in the position of victim, or loneliness, or angry, or hate, or misery, or whatever, or depression, or don't want to do anything. So in this condition, you need to start by making yourself happy. So you need to find something that will make you feel better. And normally, because we have too much thinking at these moments of who did bad for us, or why our life is miserable, or whatever. So in order to stop thinking, we need to go to the creative part of the brain, and we need to start doing something creative. Do something with your hands, do some handcrafts, go walk in the forest, go listen to the music, do anything that will make you feel better, that will increase your vibrations to a little bit higher level. And when you refill the positive energy inside of you, in this case, take a pause and then look inside of you and ask, whoa, what was the reason why this reaction inside of you appeared? Because normally, when we're rejecting some of the emotions, some of the things that are happening to our life, or some part of us that we don't like, or that people say, okay, no, you cannot behave like this because this is bad, this is not according to the tradition of the society, or whatever. So when we block part of us, we are actually rejecting our life. And when we are rejecting our life, it's difficult for us to be happy in this way. So try to get deeper, but it's important that your brain, that you're not listening to your brain, that you are going deeper and deeper and feel your body also. And normally you will find out that either there is a fear inside of you that is making you feel bad. And then maybe behind the fear is of what? Of losing something, or of not liking yourself, or loving yourself and looking to compensate from outside, from somebody else. And when somebody failed to cover that gap, you are hating the person, you're hating yourself also. So go deeper and deeper until you understand the source of the problem. And maybe it is because you reject part of yourself, and you think that you're all by yourself and nobody needs you. But in this case, you are separating yourself from the divine unity. So you're forgetting that we are all part of the big oneness. And when we are part of the big divine oneness, in this case, there is nothing to be afraid of. And maybe you're afraid that of your bodily attachment, or attachment of the society, of the people. So what is causing the true pain inside of you? So what what feeling, what emotion inside of you have not managed to integrate until now. So first, what you need to do is to live through this emotion, to get out of this emotion, to finish misery, to finish being victim, to finish being lonely, and go back to the normal self, and then get deeper to the source of the problem. And when you get the deeper to the source of the problem, you will have to ask God to help you to resolve the problem, or you connect to the energy of the Godmother and Godfather to give you as much unconditional love and protection and support as you need. So that is my simple advice. Start with making yourself happy first. And remember, all the emotions that you have not lived through, or have rejected later, or have not integrated, meaning understood the source of the problem, the source of the emotion, all of them are like they are accumulating like in the pot, and when there is too much, then it bursts out. So you are becoming like milk running from the oven. So you were becoming angry, aggressive, and the emotions becoming very strong, and then it's difficult for you to control it and almost impossible. So it needs to go out, otherwise it will break you from within. So do not stop helping yourself, because this is like a wound. So if you cut your finger or something, and then you keep putting dirt inside, so the problem will become bigger. The wound will have more problem, and you will have to go to doctor and maybe do the operation and all of that. Same is with your emotions. If you do not live them through, if you have not integrated them, sooner or later it's like it will burst out with all of and then the operation that you will have to do with yourself, on mental, on emotional, and the other bodies and karmic, and other layers will be much bigger. So do not be lazy and reluctant and easy on yourself. So you need to heal yourself timely. And that is the observation of today.